What's good, everybody? It's Joel, and I come back at y'all with another video. So for this video, I want this to be a life lesson, super important one that I want to title "What You Focus on Grows." And this is gonna be different from some of my other videos, just because there's a game attached to this. Now, of course, like the game has a lesson, and I'm gonna explain the lesson and whatnot, but I highly encourage you to try the game out for yourself because I've done this before and it's super simple. It's a lot of fun and it begins opening your eyes to just the power of your mind and focus, and obviously tying back to the title of the video, right? Where you focus on grows. And so let's just say this hypothetical, right? Let's just say in a perfect world, right? I came to you as a mysterious man and I offered you $100, 100 United States dollar USD, right? For every red car you spot. How many red cars do you think you will see? So, with this game, obviously you would accept it, right? Because why not, free money? And you'll start off, you'll go outside, and what will happen is you'll begin seeing red cars from time to time, right? Because right now, more often than not, people will just go out and they'll see cars on the road and they may not pay no mind to it, right? They probably won't focus on a specific color or specific model unless it's like a car that they really want, unless it's their car that they own or it's a car that they really want. Aside from that, most people don't really pay too much attention as far as like the cars that are passing, yada yada. However, if you were to accept that offer and, you know, go out and begin actively looking for red cars, you'll begin to notice that starting off, you may see an occasional red car from time to time, but then over time, it'll be apparent that red cars, it'll eventually get to a point where it's like, it feels like every other car is a red car, almost where virtually every single car you run into is like a red car. And that's not by accident, it's not by mistake, it's because whatever we focus on grows. You'll go from, okay, I see a red car, and then you go to the next street, oh, I see another red car, and then over time you'd be like, wait, there's a red car here, and then two cars behind is red, and then it's red right here, and then as the days go by, like let's just say the duration is a week, right? After the first day, you'll say, wow, there's so many red cars. Like at this point, I'm pretty much a millionaire because I'm seeing red cars everywhere, to the point where like as the week as the week starts ending, you'll be right. You'll be thinking to yourself, well, Joel might needs to eventually pull his offer because by the end of the week, I'm virtually going to be a billionaire because red cars are everywhere. A red car here, like two cars behind is a red car around the corner, a red here, red there, red, and it's everywhere, bro. It literally everywhere. And I'm bringing up this game as an example, just to serve as an analogy for the red cars. Basically, when you start off playing the game, you'll start off in a conscious, competent state where you have to actively think to yourself, red car, red car, red car, so that you'll begin looking at the red car, but you won't be doing it automatically. However, as the time goes on, it'll essentially progress to unconscious competence where you'll begin seeing red cars automatically. Like you'll just look around and immediately you'll start spotting the red cars like that. That is what captures your attention. Like every other car that's not red, you will essentially be just like blurring it out. Like you won't even pay it no mind. But anytime you see a red car, it sticks out like a sore thumb. And that's of course on purpose because your focus is on actively seeking out red cars. So your mind is going to begin seeking out what it is that you're looking for, right? You're giving your mind a command and it's acting on it. So the reason why I bring up that red car example is because this is why people practice gratitude on a daily basis, because as you begin training yourself to look for reasons to be grateful, at first you'll be consciously competent, right? Whereas you have to actively think about, actively search for reasons to be grateful. But then over time, if you do it long enough, right, it'll be automatic. You'll begin to automatically see reasons and different things in your life to be grateful for, and you won't even have to think about it, right? Like you'll feel happy and grateful when and proud to be awake, to be alive, to be able to have, you know, two legs to walk, that you can have, that you have your five senses, that you can enjoy a meal and you have clean water to drink, clean water to shower, right? That you can go outside and go for a walk and enjoy the weather, that you can, I don't know, schedule a vacation, that you have family and friends that love you and take care of you, that you have a pet in your life that brings you so much joy, right? Like a lot of us, well, let me rephrase that. Not a lot of us. A lot of people, um, unfortunately, think that their lives are a lot worse than they actually are, and that's not true because we have so many great things that are going for us. Now, that's not to say that we have everything, right? As far as like material and just like things that we want in life, like I completely understand that, right? Like we're always in a place where we want more, because if in this journey through life, right, we're always heading somewhere, like we're always traveling. It doesn't have to be like physically traveling somewhere, but like there's always like a new destination or a new point in life that we want to reach to, and that's perfectly fine, um, for us, because we're always growing and expanding, and we always have new wants and new desires. So we're always gonna be in a place where we have desires that are unfulfilled, because if you're in this position, let's just say your dream is to get um, a luxury apartment, right? Like say that's your dream, or like a house, right? Once you get that house, of course that'll make you happy, but then when you're in that house and you'll be grateful for the house, you may want something more, right? Once you get that house, you may want the next level, and let's say the next level will be a mansion, right? And then when you get that mansion, you may want the next level, right? Same with like someone in the financial bracket. You can start off lower class. If you make your way to middle class, you'll be grateful for that, and then you may want to see what the next level is of like upper class, you know. So we're always going to be in a place where we're always heading somewhere where we always want something, but that doesn't mean that we can't be grateful where we're at right now. That doesn't mean that like we don't have a lot of things going for us, that we're not, that we're already not in a great place where we're at right now. So the red car example is just to serve as an analogy for gratitude, right? Because there's so many things for you to be grateful for right now, and if you play the red car game, you'll begin to realize that there's red cars everywhere, because that's what you begin focusing on. And so if you change the red car game to the gratitude game, and you start finding reasons to be grateful for things that are happening in your life, right? You'll find you'll find gratitude in that, but then you'll also find reasons to be grateful to just be alive, or to even be grateful for other people's lives, right? If great things are happening for other people, you can feel good for them, and you can cherish that win for yourself, right? Like if one of my family members or my friend, if something well is going for them, of course I'm happy for them, obviously, like that's great news for them, but I also am happy for myself because I can take their win as a win for me, right? And you just begin to fill yourself up with so much gratitude and love for yourself and the world around you, that you know, once you begin being grateful and look for things to be happy and proud about, and to love, right, it'll come easy and effortless. And that's the goal that everyone should be striving for, because feeling is a secret. The reason why we're here is to have fun and experience outrageous joy. And you can only do that by starting small, right, and taking baby steps to eventually get there. It may not happen overnight, but as you begin finding more and more reasons to be grateful, it'll come effortless, it'll come automatically. And then pretty much your whole day, you'll just be outside with a smile on your face, whistling, and people won't know why, but you'll know why, because there's so many reasons for you to be happy, that so many great things are actually going well for you, and you don't need to look back, right? You don't need to think to yourself, oh, but look how great this person's life is and look at mine. Like the grass is always going to be greener on the other side, but that doesn't matter, right? Because what you have right now in your life is great. It's what you created, and even if you're at a place where you want to desire more, right? You feel like you're just not over there yet. It's all right, because you still have so many great things going for you right now that it's inevitable for you to get from where you're at now to wherever it is that you want to head to, right? To get over there, which, you know, it happens to us all that we sometimes feel out of place because we want to be somewhere else, but that doesn't mean that it won't ever happen, right? Like it'll eventually unfold for us, right? But until then, that we can still have fun while we're here, because if we know it's inevitable for us to get over there, I can have fun while I'm here because I know this won't last forever, right? So it frees you, it lifts your spirits knowing that I won't be here forever. So I might as well just enjoy this because I'm already well on my way over there.